What's going on, y'all? Grind to Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today we got your boy PJ Washington back in the news because he just hasn't learned his lesson. Look at this picture. Does he look like the type of guy that's smart and has wisened up? Or does he look like he might be special ed? He look like he's like, you should come get it? Okay. Have raw? Have a baby? Spend my money? Hey, okay. It's like, bro, like, what are you doing, man? So first you go Brittany Renner, who she kind of finessed you because you was a young dude, and now you got this other new IG thought who may finesse you. We don't know, but let's go ahead and check out this article and see, what is the whole story behind this. Let's go. This article is by Game 7 and it's titled PJ Washington learned nothing from Brittany Renner, messes up again. And I just recently said that Brittany Renner finessed PJ Washington, but I also have to put PJ Washington at fault. So don't think that I'm just sitting up blaming Brittany Renner. I think he's a dummy as well. But let's keep going. And it starts. Charlotte Hornets big man PJ Washington is a serviceable NBA talent. Last season, Washington put up 10.3 points per game on a 47% shooting from the field. He also chipped in 5.2 rebounds per outing. Those numbers were down slightly from his 2020 to 21 stats, but not significantly so. Unfortunately, Washington's claim to fame thus far in his young NBA career has nothing to do with his on-court accomplishments. That sucks. Rather, the reason Washington has been a mainstay in the general news cycle was for his turbulent relationship with his former girlfriend and mother of his child, Brittany Renner. The pair's run together was deeply tumultuous. It began when he was a youngster in college, and she was in her late 20s. She's a loser, man. PJ Washington looks like a little kid. Like look at this little picture right here, bro. Does that look like something that a older woman would be like, oh, I want that? Or is it like I'm gold digging and I'm trying to finesse something? But then it says they stayed together as he got drafted and then had a child together. That's when things went awry. The article cut off, but that's what it says. Renner made unsettling allegations against Washington. He made disturbing allegations against her. It was a bad situation. When they finally parted ways, the hope was that both had learned from the relationship and wouldn't doom themselves to similar mistakes. It would appear that Washington at least has not. I think Brittany Renner is kind of at the point of no return. She's kind of over-sexualized herself. And then on top of that, you have a kid, which a lot of folks are going to feel like is extra added baggage that they don't want. But hey, man, if you want somebody that's willing to take Brittany Renner serious, go on, comment that down below and let me know your reasons why. And it better not just be like, man, she can splash me out. I know she'll do good with that twerking. But it looks like your boy PJ Washington also hasn't learned his lesson. I guess he can, he can recover a little better because he's way younger. He has a family. He's getting millions in the NBA unless he messes up his body in some kind of way. Let's go. According to BSO, the Hornets big man has once again fallen too hard for an Instagram model. This simp, man. Just because you got money does not mean you changed up from being a simp. This time around, it's Elisa Chanel. How hard did he fall? All these Instagram models got the same kind of name. Elisa Chanel, Jane Renee, something, blah, blah. It's like all the same, man. I don't even know who this one is. I never even seen her until this. Then we have a quote here. So serious that PJ Washington has got her name tatted on his hand, BSO wrote. And in another quote, it seems that the two are going strong and they're pretty serious if he got her name tatted on them. Wonder if she'll do the same. So she hasn't done the same, but you did that? That is extreme, elite, serial simpitude. What are we thinking about, PJ Washington? Andrew would be like, oh, yeah, you should be wanting to tattoo me. You should be wanting to tattoo me. No, that's not the case. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think that he looks like he might be going into the same direction as he was with Brittany Renner? Do you guys think that this is going to be different? So far, it's not sounding good. It sounds like he's giving a little bit more than she's giving because it's not saying that she has a tattoo of him. So it looks like he's overextending himself. Simpy. Renner dealt with a lot of criticism when the whole brouhaha with Washington was happening. Part of that was her own doing. She's an extremely open person. She's a little too open, if you ask me, man. She's sharing too much, oversharing in these streets, over-sexualizing herself. And now, like it said, she done brought in all the controversy and all the criticism because of that. What y'all think about the word brouhaha up there, man? I can't stand when folks use words just like, bro, like, just use a regular word. Like, if you didn't know, brouhaha means excitement. I figured that out one time when I heard Jordan Peterson using it, because, you know, he's the king of using unnecessary words. He was talking to the roommates one time, and I heard him say it, and I was like, all right, man, let me go and see what this is. And it was a real word. But anyway, man, that's the vocab for the day. Brouhaha. Between revealing what Colin Kaepernick made her do, getting rejected by Cam Newton to her face, and calling out NBA wives like Ayesha Curry and Savannah James, Renner invites a certain level of controversy. Yeah, she does. I don't know what Colin Kaepernick made her do. They make it seem like Colin Kaepernick made her play with that bus, and you know, she had to drink on some busted soup. Getting rejected by Cam Newton to her face, who cares? I'm pretty sure you've rejected people way worse than that. Cam Newton didn't even really reject you. He just said, I don't even know if I really want to be in your DM because you got a lot of controversy going on, which this whole article was saying the same thing. So that wasn't that bad. You was at Rolling Wild throwing water in folks' face because they said, let's go viral or something. You just got mad. I don't know. I guess he was talking about PJ and all that. And calling out NBA wives. Who cares about all that? Let's go. But what happened between her and Washington doesn't fall on her alone. And if he is already getting caught up with another Instagram model, clearly he isn't want to learn from his mistakes. Yeah, I said that earlier. He's clearly not want to learn from his mistakes. And this doesn't fall on her alone. Two dummies in the pod. Let's go. Will Washington and his new girl stand the test of time? Prove the haters wrong and go on to live out a happy and healthy marriage spanning many decades? Find out on the next Dragon Ball Z. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that he's learned his lesson, or do you guys, well, he obviously hasn't learned his lesson, but do you guys think that he will have a lasting relationship with this new woman? I personally don't think he will. I think that social media and, you know, the whole industry that they got going on it's too many options and too much going on for any of them to either even keep their attention on one person. Brittany Renner even said that PJ Washington was cheating while they were together. So he'll probably be doing the same thing with this woman, unless she's one of those fresh and fit pick me type, just like, yeah, he's a high value man, so I'll allow him to do whatever as long as he comes back to me. But then again, she could also be, you know, she could be a thought box and be going out here and messing with various other NBA players on the sneak. So it goes both ways on that one, man. Just don't know. I don't think it's going to last, though, personally. That's just my thoughts. What do you think? And then I'm also looking at this picture, man. Like, her booty job was terrible, man. Who did that, man? They need a body shot for real. Like, compare her to Brittany Renner's booty job. I don't know if Brittany Renner got a booty job. I'm just assuming. But look at that. It's like all square and like Bugs Lifey and stuff. Ugh. They ain't even looking right, man. But yeah, man. I guess the lesson for this video would be to vet a little better, or else you're going to keep on having a vicious spiral, fall into the same situation over and over again. Because like I said, I don't think that this relationship is going to last. I think PJ Washington is going to get finessed, or I guess heartbroken, or he's going to do something that's going to mess up the money. And it's going to be over with. And he's going to be paying child support for multiples out here in these streets. And yeah, who wants to pay child support? Who wants to keep on making single mother homes? Now you got kids coming out talking about I'm a walrus and all this kind of stuff because they mama just sitting up letting them do whatever. They got their emotions not in check because they following how their mom acts. Or I don't know. You just don't know, man. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. If you guys have anything to add or whatever, man. I love hearing what y'all got to say down in the comments below. If you watched up to this point, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Make sure you like, of course, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time.